Hey everyone, so last night on Twitter I started to tweet a few tweets about the people I date, the people I'm attracted to, and the people that I attract, and it kind of got interesting because it started to go about the age thing, and I think I said something about Burt Reynolds, and like it was sort of like a joke about wanting to like bang Burt Reynolds. And not that it was a joke, like I would totally do it, but it's like so ludicrous that I kind of just whatever. And people are like, he's like 80, Trish, and I was like, that's my age range, like that's my number. And people thought I was like joking, but the thing is like I'm not joking. Like I've always been attracted to people like in their 40s, but I noticed as I got older, I'm gonna be 25 this year, quarter life crisis happening. I'm actually going up a decade now. Now I'm seeming to be attracted to people in their 50s and 60s, which is so crazy because I've always said this and it's true. I've never dated anyone under 40. Like I always joke, you have to be over 40 to ride this ride, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so then it started to come out all these comments about gold digger and a whore and all this stuff like that. And I was just like, oh my gosh, you guys are so crazy. Like if you only knew. So yes, I have never dated anyone under 40. That's not to say that they've all been rich. In fact, a lot of them didn't even have jobs. Like I'm one of those people who like wants to help people in need. Like I have changed my ways, but when I was younger, like I literally supported my boyfriend who was like 41 at the time. Like I supported him off stripping and escorting, and I'm like, what is happening? And even like my last relationship, and I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus or anything like that, and it's not like a slam on him, but like he didn't have a job. Like I was always a little worried for him, like, oh, are you gonna, and it got to the point where he started like moving in with me. So here's the thing, because he didn't really have a place to live or a car. So like here's the thing, right? Just because girls date older guys, if you see like a younger girl with an older guy, it doesn't mean she's a gold digger. Like first of all, that's so super like, it's just so stereotypical, and on top of that, it's so like cliche, you know? It's just like there's reasons that girls date older guys, there's reason guys date older women. I mean, everyone just has their attraction. It shouldn't be a big thing, and I think in today's world it's just such a society thing to be like, oh, young, like older guy with a young girl, she's a gold digger, but like it's like not really the case, and it's kind of insulting. Same thing, like I said, if like a guy prefers an older woman, I'm not going to be insulted if he doesn't want to date me. It's just an attraction thing, just like some people are attracted to Asian girls or blondes or brunettes or big guys, small girls, tiny girls. I mean, it's like I'm not going to be offended if a guy wants a little petite 100-pound girl with like, you know, normal sized boobs. Like I'm not going to be offended that he doesn't want to date me because clearly I'm not that type. So I don't get why people get so offended. Like people on Twitter were like literally like going crazy when I said that. But anyways, I thought I would do this video. That was a really long intro to get to what I was actually going to talk about, the benefits of dating an older man. So okay, so I'm 25, and basically the oldest guy I've dated I think was in his 70s. I don't know exactly how old, but he was in his 70s, and that was a little too old for me, but that's, you know, it was something I tried because I really liked and connected with him on like a mental level. So that's number one benefit of dating an older guy, is the connection you can get that you can't get with someone your age. In general, girls mature faster than guys. I mean, that's just it. Like in high school, like they always say you're like 5 years ahead of guys or something like that, which is true. So right then, you have someone to connect with intellectually. A lot of times guys, especially in my age, 20s, they're just kind of all over the place with thoughts. They're into video games, and I don't know, that's a bad thing, but you know, it's just not my style. To go along with that also is dating an older guy, they have security in their jobs most of the time. I'm not saying this as like a gold digging, like go find a guy who's like super rich and wealthy, but the chances are, not in my personal cases, but the chances are older guys will have like a job that's stable. Guys in their 20s or even 30s are still kind of trying to figure it all out. And again, not that it's a bad thing, because I'm in my 20s, I'm still trying to figure it all out as well. But I'm just saying as an attraction thing, that's definitely one benefit of dating an older man. The other benefit is if you are sexually active with, obviously, hopefully you're over 18 if you're dating someone older, because if you're like 16 and dating someone that's like 19, that's still like pedophilia, and that's still like statutory rape, so be careful on that. But if you are of age, and that is really bright, I just realized that the light is supposed to be over there. Okay, anyways, but if you are of age and in a sexual relationship with an older guy, I'm gonna tell you girls from experience, it's just, it'll blow your mind. My sister, I'm just gonna like throw it out there because she's my sister, she doesn't care, Callie, she would be like, I don't like sex, I don't enjoy it, like it's stupid, I feel dirty. And I was like, girl, I was like, trust me, like when it's because you're not doing it with the people that's right, that's not your type, that's not with you. And my sister always dated younger guys, so now her boyfriend is quite a bit older than her. I'm not gonna say exactly how old, but he's quite a bit older than her. And my sister is like a sex freak now. That's all she talks to me about, is like her sexual relations with this guy and how amazing it is. And it is. It's like, honestly, the youngest I dated was actually 38. I wouldn't call it dating, but we slept together and he was 38, and it just did not even compare to the older man, and especially in their 50s. The attraction is there. They are very forceful and dominant, and I don't know why I'm snapping my fingers, but it's amazing. Like I said, I've never been physically or sexually attracted to someone in their 20s or a teenager or anything. Like, even when I was a teenager, I was attracted to my teachers, like the older teachers, not even the hot teacher, like the ones that were in their 40s and 50s, just because there's something very sexual about them. I guess I can see the sexuality just seeping through their pores of being an older man. So it's a really big benefit, I think, personally, and they're very generous, and I mean that sexually and not sexually. They're just very sweet and appreciative. Oh my gosh, that's the other big benefit. Older guys are so much more appreciative to have you and to be with you. They care more. They're more sensitive to your feelings, and they're less likely to cheat. I have been cheated on once, well, multiple times by the same person, but he's different. He is just mentally not there. But in general, they're pretty honest and straightforward with you. This last guy I was seeing was just like, yeah, well, I'm kind of seeing someone else, but it's not serious. Like, they're straightforward. I have to give them that. They're not going to just, like, be sneaky about it. And a lot of guys are like that, and you have to either, you know, you got to respect it either way, and you can either go ahead with it or you can just, like, leave, whatever you choose. But I just think I like their honesty. I like that they're caring, compassionate, and they're just more about your feelings and in touch with your emotions, and I love it. And they're better equipped at handling nutcases. Like, if you're a crier or you're just emotionally all over the place, like, older guys will comfort you, which is great. I know my brother, who's in his 20s, and I have another friend that's in his 20s, like, when I start crying, they, like, freak out. They're like, oh my god, what do I do? Like, older guys just know. It's the daddy effect. I know that's gross and perverted to some people, but I just love it. It's just like they're like another father for you. And at the same time, you can provide many benefits to them, not just a sexual thing, but you can provide a lot of benefits for them as well. You know, I think if they are dating you, it's because you have some sort of mental connection. You know what I'm saying? So I think you can bring more than you think. Don't think you're just bringing your body, your young body to them. Like, it's more than that. And it's really, really fun. So I'm just gonna say, don't knock it until you try it. If you're not attracted to older people, obviously you don't have to date them. You know, date who you're attracted to. But I thought I would just kind of put that out there to kind of debunk some myths about younger girls dating older men. I think it's kind of quite normal. A good movie to watch is called Shop Girl. I mean, it doesn't describe the perfect relationship, but it shows kind of the differences between dating someone her age and then dating someone Steve Martin's age. I just said Steve Martin because he wrote it and he's in the movie, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I hope this kind of like cleared up some things, and if you are, you know, wanting to try it out, dating an older man, I say go for it. So if you're on Match.com, just make sure you put up the age range a little more, and I think you can see a pretty big difference if you're tired of dating boys, as I like to call them. But anyways, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter to see some of my other random discussions, which most of my videos are spawned from my tweets, you can follow me at Trisha Paytas. The same thing on my Instagram, it's at Trisha Paytas, or you can like me on Facebook at facebook.com/officialtrishapaytas. Be sure you subscribe, and as always, here are my kissies for my baby fishies and my not so baby fishies. Mwah! Bye guys. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to say. The demographic on my YouTube channel, the #1 demographic, is guys 45 to 65, so hi boys, you're welcome.